Hello and welcome back to Hawks Tarot. Today we're going to be doing the love readings for my earth signs. So we're going to be doing Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn today in that order. This video will be the Taurus love reading. So what we're going to do is we're going to ask the cards, what is the energy coming in love for my Taurus? We're going to be using the Light Seers deck today. And I apologize to some of my other viewers. I realized that the audio quality on some of my other videos were not up to par. So I do apologize about that. I will try to make sure that the future videos do have better audio when I use this camera. It does have better audio. I tried hooking up a microphone to the other camera that I was using where it showed mainly the cards. And for some reason that was not, that was still not working the way I wanted it to. It sounded very muffled. So I apologize to my other viewers, or anyone that had seen those videos and felt like the audio wasn't great. So I will do my best moving forward on that one. I'm just going to shuffle a few more times here for my Taurus. Taurus in love. What is the energy coming in for Taurus in love? Energy coming in for Taurus in love. Okay. All right. What's the energy coming in for my Taurus in love? Energy coming in for Taurus in love. Energy coming in for Taurus in love. Anything else? Energy coming in for Taurus in love. Okay. So we got the Five of Wands in the reverse. So the Five of Wands upright is a lot of struggle and conflict and competition. So we actually like to see the Five of Wands in reverse, because the Five of Wands in reverse for you, Taurus, is coming out of conflict. It could also mean that you're no longer fighting for something. So when this comes to love, I like to look at it both ways. So maybe you and your partner had been really fighting, really not doing well, not seeing eye to eye, and you guys are going to come out of that conflict. You're going to come to a resolution. Bottom of the deck for this is Six of Wands. So maybe you won that fight, Taurus. Maybe you won that competition. You won that battle with your partner. Maybe they're seeing your side of it now, and you guys are coming out of that conflict, and you're going to have a victory and a recognition. This could also be where you are deciding to kind of give up on a struggle with someone. You know, maybe you had been really fighting for someone in the love, in regards to love. You'd been really fighting for someone, and you decided to kind of, you know, it's really not worth it. It's not worth the effort. I'm not going to fight for that anymore. Maybe they weren't putting in the energy that you wanted them to put in, or that you wanted from them. So maybe you decided not to fight it anymore, not to struggle, just to kind of drop it, to pull your energy back. And then you still got a victory out of it. So maybe this person that you had been fighting for, maybe they all of a sudden were like, oh, they're not texting me as much anymore. They're not calling me as much anymore. They're not asking me out anymore. And then they reach out to you. So those are the two storylines that I'm getting there for my Taurus. So let's keep going. Why are we coming out of this Five of Wands energy? Clarify this. Why are we coming out of this Five of Wands energy? The Moon. So maybe there were fears, there were secrets, maybe something came to light, and you decided, you know, not to struggle with it anymore, and just take a rest. right? The Four of Swords. Maybe it wasn't worth all the struggle and the fight and the hardship. Maybe you just needed to take a rest for a while. And then right below that came out the Eight of Swords in reverse. You're no longer stuck on something. Maybe you were so gung-ho, Taurus, on making something work with someone, and then you were like, this person is not putting in the effort. Why am I fighting this? Why am I beating a dead horse, right? Like, why am I fighting this when it's just not coming to, a calm, loving place? So you decided to drop that, to stop fighting it, to no longer put that effort in, Taurus. And then because of that, um, things kind of came to light, and you were able to kind of see things for what they were. And you decided to take your energy back, to step back, to not, focus on that person in love anymore, and take a rest for yourself. But that actually allowed you, so by not fighting it anymore, that actually allowed you to get unstuck, to stop, beating yourself up in your head over something that you obviously really wanted it to work before. So for example, Taurus, if you are trying to make a relationship work, and the other person had mentioned, I really don't think it's going to work. I'm not interested anymore. And yet you were still fighting it. You still wanted it to work out. You were still, you were angry because you were putting in all of this effort because, you wanted to have that commitment with that person. You wanted to have that love from that person, and you still wanted to give love to that person. But maybe then it was kind of revealed to you that, you know what, maybe I should just step back from this situation, take the time to rest and rejuvenate myself, allow myself to get out of this mental prison, because this is something that's just not going to work out for me. Bottom of the deck is Page of Pentacles. So once you did, kind of stop fighting and get yourself out of your head and just step back and take a rest, that may allow you to have the ability and the availability to make a new offer, to do something moving forward that's going to be best for you and not be such a struggle. And sometimes in relationships, when we're just constantly butting heads with someone, we both need to step back from the situation, realize what energy are we bringing to the table? What energy is that other person bringing to the table? If this is something that we can work on, if this is something that both of us feel like we both want to put the effort in, and we both care about each other, we both want this to work, that's still maybe worth working on. But if one person has kind of already removed themselves from the situation, or is not trying to make it work, and you're just, no, I love this person. We have a commitment together. We're supposed to be together. Maybe it was even a marriage, or maybe you guys have children together and you really wanted to make this work. But then, Taurus, you had to realize that, with this energy coming in for you, being that you're not going to fight anymore for it, I think you had to, see and realize that you needed to take a step back, to work on yourself, to heal yourself, to rest, to get out of your head about all of it. Because maybe you realized when things came to light, what am I doing? This isn't right for me. This isn't the partner that I want in my life, because we're not being partners, right? I'm pushing for something that this person doesn't want. So what I'm really doing is agitating my own heart space and agitating them. So, Taurus, I'm sorry if you had been going through a breakup, or if you were denying a breakup that somebody else was trying to enforce. But it does look like you're going to stop fighting and pull yourself back from this energy. and take a rest for yourself, but it does look good because you're going to get out of your head. You're going to get out of your head about it. So that's at least one positive note there for you, Taurus. It looks like you're not going to be fighting it anymore. You're going to be accepting it for what it is. Advice for my Taurus in love. The Death card. Let it end, Taurus. Let it end. Okay? You can go through that transformation, right? The death and the rebirth for yourself. But the advice here is telling you to let it end. So it's good that you're going to pull back and stop fighting this because it needs to end. And the advice for you is to let it end. Followed by the Three of Wands. So, knowing that good things are coming in, that the ships are going to come in for you, you're going to be able to start a new life for yourself, whether or not that involves a new partner or not at this point, but you're at least going to get out of that past relationship that has been a struggle for you. And this is reassuring you to have hope that something good is coming in. Followed by the King of Swords. Being able to be very diplomatic and just in this situation, right? Forgive yourself, forgive the other person for whatever has taken place, and make sure that you're not angry with them, that you allow this to end amicably so that you can move forward and there can be a level of justice brought to the situation. So with the King of Swords also being the advice is, I just got this. I don't know if anyone is even going to resonate with this statement, but they're telling me to say, don't be butthurt. So don't be butthurt about this situation, Taurus. It wasn't right for you. Someone else is still out there that is right for you. There are good things that are going to come moving forward. And, you just need to be logical about this decision, logical about this situation with this partner, and be very just and fair about this situation with this partner. Don't get all shitty and butthurt, right? Don't talk shit about them. Don't cause any more issues, right? You're coming out of the struggle. You're accepting it. You're getting unstuck. You're letting it end. You're going to have hope and faith that good things are coming because they are. And you're going to be diplomatic and objective about it. Or that was the advice. So at least you should be diplomatic and objective. But we all have free will, right? So, hey, you're welcome to get butthurt if you want, Taurus, but I don't recommend it. Ain't going to do you any good. Bottom of the deck for the advice was the King of Cups. So be very emotionally mature about this situation, which further verifies what I just said. So please make sure that you are being very just, very fair, very loving, because I'm sure this situation wasn't easy on that other person either, right, Taurus? I don't know exactly what happened for your situation, but if you guys were fighting, then obviously both of you had some level of feelings for the other person, or else you never would have been fighting and you never would have been in a relationship in the first place if you didn't have that, right? So please try to make sure that you're being emotionally mature, that you still have love for that person, especially if this is someone that you had children with. Taurus, please make sure that you are loving to that person as the mother or father of your child. And be fair and just about it. Still give love to them as the mother or father of your child, as someone that you had once cared about, right? Remember that you did at one point love each other. And that's something that I like to remind a lot of people is, when things go sour in relationships or when things don't work out, sometimes people can get vindictive, and wouldn't recommend that for anybody. It's not great energy. But it's really you really want to make sure to have enough respect for yourself and that other person in the situation to still know that you did once care about them. So make sure that you do have that level of emotional maturity to still give them kindness and compassion, regardless of whether or not you guys are together. All right. Outcome for my Taurus. Outcome for Taurus in love. Outcome for Taurus in love. Outcome for Taurus in love. Oh, this is beautiful. You got the Knight of Swords and the Empress. So the Knight of Swords is very fast moving communication. I do feel like there's going to be a level of news that's brought in. This could mean a couple things. This could mean that there's going to be someone that comes into your life, Taurus, that is going to be an Empress energy for you. This could be a new relationship that you have the opportunity to allow it to grow. That this is going to come in rather quickly for you, that maybe someone else had been interested in you this whole time. Maybe this Empress energy, really does care about you and have a lot of respect for you, and they're going to come in quickly. This message is going to come in quickly, and this Empress is going to come in quickly. So that's one option there for outcome. I'm also getting that, especially if this is a male Taurus, if this is so the Empress can be a Taurus card for one. But if this is a male Taurus that I'm reading for, I'm kind of getting the idea that your Empress energy, the one that it didn't work out with, that maybe you had children with, or maybe you had seen them as an Empress, then maybe they are going to message you back to kind of close things out. Maybe they are going to finally, speak to you so that you guys can both move on peacefully. Since this can be the Empress can be a Taurus card, that also kind of tells me that, if you are a feminine Taurus in this reading, and I'm reading for you, that maybe there's going to be, some good news, some news that's coming in rather quickly that's going to make you feel in the Empress status again, right? Because you were getting out of your head, you're taking the time to rest, you're not going to struggle and fight anymore with this person. And you're going to be loving and diplomatic about it. And maybe that's your come up because of how you chose to handle the ending of this situation. Maybe it actually allows you to level up spiritually and be the Empress. Okay. Anything else? Anything else for my Taurus in love? Anything else for my Taurus in love? So I'd only said it like 3 times in this reading, even though the card itself didn't come out yet, but justice. There will be justice brought to this situation, okay, Taurus? Bottom of the deck was the 8 of Cups. So you are releasing something that no longer serves you. You are walking towards your happiness. You're getting to that Empress status. You're going to have justice in this situation. Everything's going to work out, okay? Everything's going to work out for you, Taurus. But it seems like whatever you've been struggling with a relationship or with a loved one, like wife, husband, long-term girlfriend, boyfriend situation, even someone that, even if you guys are already divorced and you're still dealing with a lot, going through the divorce, going through custody, going through all of that, it looks like you're going to come out of that struggle, Taurus. You're going to allow yourself to, take that time for yourself to release yourself from that self-imprisonment. You're going to be diplomatic and objective about the situation. You're still going to have love and compassion for that other person. You're going to walk towards your happiness and away from the drama. And there will be justice. All right, Taurus, things are looking up for you. Stop the battles, rest, heal. And it seems like you're going to have a level up when you allow that to happen. This is good for you. It's right for you. It just doesn't feel good right now, but you'll get there. All right, my Taurians. Good luck with everything. Go do something kind for yourself. And if you did like this, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Take care of yourselves. Bye.